All right. Before I begin my post game reaction, folks, I gotta say, doing this, it's not easy. This is probably my 12th take right now, 13. I don't know. I've lost count. That I'm trying to get words that I want to say, and then I have to keep stopping and doing over. This is not easy, folks. All right. So, this one here, this is the last take. Mistakes are going to happen. I'm going to make mistakes here and there. But that's why I want you to comment things that I might miss, or just help me out here, please. That's all I'm asking here, folks. All right. So let's get into this game here. The Raptors hosting the Philadelphia 76ers at home, where they taking on a former coach who coached them to that right there back in 2019. Nick Nurse returns in his first game as a different coach. And this seems like one of those Dwayne Casey moments where the Raptors fired Casey, and Casey took over the Pistons, and for some reason the Raptors can't beat Casey. Now, summer, they let go Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse probably had this on circle on his calendar. Raptor fans had this game circled on their calendar as well. And in the first meeting of many of, I believe, they play 4 against each other, Nick Nurse gets the first win. Okay, so Philadelphia wins this 114 to 107. Last night's game was crazy. Tonight's game was pretty much no craziness there. No overtime, no silly foul calls or whatever, right? So let's just quickly run down the box scores here. First quarter, watching the highlights because, look, my situation with the whole TV and everything else, didn't get to watch the game until late fourth quarter. By the time I got back my TV, it's a whole nother different story. Anyways, first quarter, Raptors look good out there, winning that quarter by 9, 36 to 27. We saw the 3-ball working tonight during the whole game. Okay, the 3-ball tonight for the Raptors, they shot 53%, 17 for 32. All right, and that seems like the Raptors shot more threes than they did the whole season of last year, right? And this is their third game where the Raptors, as I said, there's going to be growing pains in this season. This is going to be a learning experience with a new coach in Darko Rakovic. Okay. I'm going to get to the player stats as well. See who had more threes. Anyway, so Raptors winning that one 36-27. Then the Sixers winning the second quarter 29-23. Third quarter, Sixers winning that one 35-20. The offense, the Raptors, they went from 36 points first quarter, then 23 down. That's a minus 13, and then minus 3 in that third quarter, and then winning the fourth quarter 28-23. But being down, kind of hard to come back and win this one. Biggest lead for the Sixers was about 12 points or more. This one, the Raptors biggest lead was around the same double digits as well. Raptors shot 43% from the field. They were 14 for 19 from free throw line for 73%. They out rebounded Philadelphia 52-48. But one thing before I get into the players' scores and stats, folks, the turnovers for the Raptors, once again, it's a very concerning situation right here. And last night game against Chicago, where the Raptors turn over the ball 21 times, and most of it was from Scotty Barnes himself. And I like the way how Scotty Barnes. There was a video of him, the post game conference, and he said, it was his fault. He owned up to it. Uh, couldn't control the ball. The turnovers was pretty much basically the main problem why the Raptors lost that game last night. Right? So most of it was on him. And I like how he owned up to it for his mistakes. But tonight, 13, having more turnovers than the other opponent team, you don't want to see that, right? So let's just look at the starting five. Starting five tonight: Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Pertl, Gary Trent Jr., and Dennis Schroeder. So no OG Anunoby. I guess that muscle cramp still cramping up on his legs there. Scotty Barnes leading the way with 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for 11 for 16 shooting, 2 for 5 from 3, played 36 minutes. Next was Gary Trent Jr. getting the start, as I mentioned. 17 points, 2 rebounds. He was 6 for 16 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3. He played 33 minutes. Dennis Schroeder had a bounce back game tonight. He was 15 points, 10 assists. He had also a double-double. The only double-double in the starting lineup. He shot 5 for 14 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, and he played 35 minutes. Pascal Siakam, I don't know what's going on. I mean, a third game. I guess he's trying to get back into the whole rhythm of this new season, new coach. 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. He played 36 minutes in this one. Jakob Pertl, another low-scoring performance from Jakob Pertl with only 6.7 rebounds, 2 for 5 from the field. He's a guy he's not known as taking. He doesn't really take threes, so 0 for 0. 34 minutes played. He had 1 block. Barnes with 2 blocks. Barnes, I mean, this guy, he's gonna average around two blocks a game, 2 to 3 blocks a game, and that's the type of stuff you want to see from a guy in his 3rd season, growing, taking that leap, getting those blocks in as well. All right, so the bench now, and I gotta say this. Look, Grady D, awesome night tonight. All right, 3rd game in his rookie career, 16 points. So that's more than the last 2, right? Which he had only 0. Off the bench, he was 5 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. Okay, he played 28 minutes in this one. Precious Achiuwa, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 10. Poor shooting from Precious Achiuwa. For a big man, you try to create more offense for yourself as well. He only played 18 minutes in this one, so really much not doing there. Jalen McDaniels, I look, I'm not gonna be so concerned about Jalen McDaniels. 0 points, in this one. Okay, but he only played 2 minutes. Okay, so he didn't really get much playing time in this one. Chris Boucher, 5 points. That was a little slow night for Chris Boucher. 1 for 6 from the field. He played only 11 minutes in this one. And Malachi Flynn with 7 points, 2 assists. He played 12 minutes as in this one. Now, Jakob Poeltl, the first 2 games, you've seen Jakob Poeltl getting fouled out. Tonight, Jakob Poeltl only had 2 personal fouls. So, let's hope, you can continue of getting less than 6 fouls. Okay? Because you're going to need your big man out there when it comes down to the crunching time. Philadelphia leading the way for the Sixers. Well, both Embiid and Tyrese Maxey combined for 68 points. Embiid 14 for 21 from the field. Maxey was 12 for 20. Embiid had 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Maxey had 6 rebounds and 7 assists in this one. Tobias Harris had 15, 2 and 2, 4 for 10 from the field. Off the bench, Daniel House with 2 points. Patrick Reed with 4 points. Kelly Oubre with 18 points. And the clown joke of Patrick Beverley with 2 points. Okay, so the first many of back-to-back games for the Raptors. Look, I mean, what the Raptors have to work on is the turnovers, all right? Try to handle the ball better. Half court or wherever you're on offense, okay? Try to control the ball as much as you can. So Raptors losing this one. Their next game will be on Monday against the Portland Trailblazers at home. Okay, so that's going to do it for this one here, folks. Thank you for watching again. You have a great night. See you.